I think we are now ready to move towards our next panel on business growth drivers, domestic, export, and trade. I think we are going stepwise. We learned product development. We saw how success happens, how a company grows from 0 to 100. And we then came towards how to keep growing it to 300. And I think we now have a learning to how to grow it to 1,000 by exporting, by growing beyond your own nation. And we have a wonderful expert to moderate this particular session. We have Mr. Shantanu Bhatkamkar, sir, Chairman of ASSOCHAM Maharashtra. Introducing sir, I think he has had a wonderful decades of experience in the business logistics area. Sir is the managing director at ATC Global Logistics. He is a chairman of the committee of ASSOCHAM Maharashtra, and his specialties lie in NGO leadership, logistics, business strategy, developing new business activities, government advocacy, and efficient statutory compliance. Sir, thank you for accepting our invite, and I request you to please take the session forward. Yes, yes, sir, please.
I am happy to invite our panelists, starting with Dr. Nitin Nagaraj.
ताली तो बजाइए।
Yes.
ताली बजाइए।
And give him a big applaud. He has promised that he will keep it lively, humorous, and what he expects in return that everybody recognizes him when we meet next time.
But he said कि आप स्टेज पे जाके खुद बोलना, आप खुद बोलना।
Then we have Miss Sushma Kedi. And we also have Harshita madam. Yeah, okay, come, join. And we have agreed that we will be lively, we will be humorous, and maybe we would have liked to have a round table actually so that we could have been more at home. Shall we all move? Okay. So, we have already done introduction, and normally we finish before time. I have a big timer over here. I can promise you we normally conclude before time. So, starting, I think we will have just one opening remarks of 3 minutes, then we will have a question, and then we will open for you. So, you can have long questions as long as they can be within 30 seconds. So, starting with you, Nitin. I think we will, no, Harshita, the idea is we start with demand planning, what's the market, and then we move on. And for your convenience, I'll be starting the timer. Go ahead, your time starts now.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for CASMB to organize this amazing event. It's a privilege to be able to meet so many different stakeholders all under one roof. Okay, I'll just give you a quick introduction about myself. My name is Harshita Gandhi. In this new avatar that I have just started recently, my job is to basically help young new startups, right, achieve some form of domestic success, right? While sir, you were so, the numbers you shared were so amazing about how much MSMEs contribute to the export. I hope that we can work with you to do as much domestically, because the MSME sector in the food space in India is an amazing space, right? And that is something that this avatar in my life is all about. You know, how do we help these young startup brands really reach the Indian consumer so that the Indian consumer starts looking at food in a different way, right? I've heard many people outside talk about, nahi, India mein nahi bikega, bahar hi karna padega, right? So I hope that I can be a small part of changing that narrative, because in India, if we can't sell घर पे, हमको बाहर भेजने की ज़रूरत, मतलब कर लो पैसे के लिए, but उतना effort यहाँ भी डालो. Right? Prior to this, just to let you know, मैंने Devil के side का भी काम किया. I used to own a company where we used to be the entry strategy for international brands that wanted to be in India. Correct? A lot of those brands that came into India spawned a lot of startups, Okay, for example, my company Tree of Life brought in the first ever flavored coffee into India, and now look at the businesses that Rage and Sleepy Owl, etc., have created, right? We brought in a brand called Terra, which did vegetable chips, and today you have companies like To Be Honest and so many others who are doing amazing work in that space. So the idea always for me has been about how do we make India really strong in a consumption story, right? Because then all of our stakeholders have a lot of money to be made and great brands to be built, and then we can look at an international story. So that's it. If any of you need any support in this space, this is where I can have some contribution to your life. Thank you.
Thanks, Harshita. Harshita is multi-talented. We will come to you in the second round because I think building a brand is like rocket science, and the rocket science of building own brand and building others' brand. I think that is a bigger part of marketing. And Harshita, you will have 45 seconds more left from your first round. And Nitin will be now hilarious, and maybe in between he will try to be to the point and be serious. So Nitin, it's your time now.
टाइमर तो लगाइए. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Nitin Nagrale. I am the founder of an association called Hospitality Purchasing Managers Forum. This association was founded 13 years ago, wherein the purchase managers of hospitality industry are the members. We are more than 6,000 members. We are present in 5-star, 4-star, 3-star category hotels, restaurant chains, catering companies, standalone restaurants, cloud kitchens, modern trade, retail, Indian Railways, and Indian Airlines. So the members who are the purchase professionals, they are the members of Hospitality Purchasing Managers Forum. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a trained chef. I'm from IHM Bombay, passed out in 95, then worked in different hotels. I also opened several 5-star hotels as director procurement. So all Westins which you see in India are done by me. Sofitel, Grand Hyatt, Taj Lands, and they're all done by me as the procurement head. I was also, at one point of time, I was also heading procurement for Jet Airways for 2 years. Now I work for a company called Quality New Zealand. This company is very interesting, owned by a few cricketers of New Zealand. I report into Stephen Fleming, Sir Richard Hadley, Daniel Vettori, and Brandon McCallum are the other directors. And I have a very close relationship with most of the cricketers of New Zealand. In fact, when there was a World Cup, I went into Dharamshala and there was a match where New Zealand India खेल रहे थे. And I didn't know मैं क्या करूँ. I'm an Indian at heart, but now I'm working for a New Zealand team. So it was tough because मेरे left में New Zealander थे, 4 इधर New Zealander थे, पूरा stadium Indian था. And then I didn't know how to react. But then I had to keep my job, so I used to clap when the New Zealanders were, giving away fourth. And so, but my heart said that I'm an Indian and I need to be. But thankfully, India won, and it was all equal. As far as the startups are concerned, Government of India has come up with several options and I would say opportunities. In fact, there was no startup cell, I would say, before Mr. Modi who came in. I'm not aware of it. But in last few years, since when I'm in touch with the Government of India, there is a specific office which helps the new startups, FDIs. It also helps individuals who want to come up with different businesses. All of you, as you are already in it, I'm sure you would know what it is and what benefit can you take. From me, what you can do is you can understand the basics of how to enter a business, specifically hospitality industry. So if you are into any food product, anything which is connected with hospitality industry, please talk to me. I'll be happy to tell you how to knock on the door and what should be your first step to get the business. Thank you.
Thanks. I think you have a built-in timer. You spoke exactly 3 minutes. So you have a built-in timer in your mind, and we know you are talented. In second round, we will talk about procurement and having procurement as an ability to market the product and for growth. Now, no, मेरा इधर है. Sushma is closer to my activity. We are in Exim Logistics, so she trains exporters. So I think one is she builds client base for us because unless there are exporter and importer, we have no role. But I still feel intimidated because she has authored 3 books. So I was very careful and cautious while interacting with you. But now that she smiles, I am more comfortable. Sushma, your time starts now.
Thank you so much, sir. First of all, very good evening to all of you, and thank you so much for being here. I'm so honored to sit with the experienced people on the dais and off the dais, actually. I'm so small in front of you all. My name is KD Sushma. Actually, my brand is KD Sushma. You can Google me and you can know about me, like what I'm doing. I'm basically exporter. But my mission is to create 10,000 exporters by 2025. And to drive that mission, I'm actually doing a lot of activities. From past 5 years, I have trained more than 3 lakhs people across pan-India. I gone to every state of India. Thank you so much, sir. I gone to every state of India, trained people, built a community, and I can proudly say like whole India is network. More than 1,000 people are connected with the global fortune. So Kaushal Food Products, we are into export of agriculture, processed food and spices. We are exporting to Gulf countries, Asia market, and now developing the European market also. And under the global fortune, I'm into training consultancy. So I help people to start the business, to grow in the business. So we are connected with the startups, MSMEs, corporates and all. So we do the customized services also. Regarding export, if I can say, I'm not like to a part ki domestic nahi karna hai. Yes, India is a big market actually for Indians and for the global also. But yes, the export is having the good share and we can contribute to our economy towards the export market development. Recently, if I will share you one example. You all know like onion is banned in India now, like from the last 6-7 months and more than that, onion export is banned from India to protect the Indian industry. Just yesterday I landed from Oman. I gone to the Dubai Gulf Food Festival and the Oman also I have visited. So there actually we met with the buyers. They have the requirement of the onion dried flakes, onion powder, like onion ke jitne bhi processed products hai, so they have the good demands. And that customer told me that, okay, I can buy 10 containers in a month also. That is the demand of the onion dried flakes and the powder. Because onion is banned, so fresh onion is actually restricted in the market. So we have a lot of demands for the like processed products. And this is actually, I want to say you that the FMCG industry is having the good potential in the market, that the value addition is the niche. And we can add actually value for the profitability, for the margins. Because like farmers are facing a lot of issues कि माल का मतलब रेट नहीं मिलता है उतना, मतलब हमें क्वालिटी हो तो भी हमें मार्जिन्स नहीं मिलते हैं. सो वी आर हियर टू ऐड द वैल्यू एंड वी कैन लाइक export it to the other market also. Indians are abroad. We also know like Gulf is having the more than 40% population of Indians actually. So we can fulfill the demand of the Indian customers. So masale agar dekhe jaye, even I have went to Russia also. I have seen the garam masala, sambar masala, biryani masala, all products you can name it and we have the shops there. So the market is good. And अगर मैं उसके आगे कहूँ as a brief about the export import, it is not a rocket science. Though sir said the brand is a rocket science, but I must say it like exporter बनने के लिए कोई rocket science नहीं है. It's just a basic system. You need to follow that, just the step-by-step procedure, and you will be the exporter. Just you need to have the good quality products. The packaging plays very important role, so you need to have that. And if you really target to the international market, the documentation, some certification, licensing should be there. So अगर हम इतना 3 भी मतलब करें तो भी yes, we are exporter. And government, definitely I will say that this era government is helping a lot to the budding exporters and actually the existing businesses also. You will get a lot of incentive subsidies to promote your business. If I will say the funding is the biggest problem for the startups and the entrepreneurs, तो उसके लिए मैं कहूँ तो you have the very like minimum interest loans are available and the interest subvention scheme which is having the interest subsidy, मतलब you are getting back your interest payment also. So there are lot many things. So I am here to help you to become exporter and how we can see India in the global market. Thank you so much for that.
Thanks, Sushma. Thanks, Sushma. I think we will now hear about what I consider definitely rocket science, which is building a brand. But thanks for giving concrete examples. People talk abstracts, which is so easy. People talk theory, which is so easy. But giving very concrete examples is really challenging. And thanks for that. Harshita, simplify the rocket science of building brand for us.
So honestly, you know, we are all brand consumers, right? If you go into your house, you go into your kitchen, you know, almost 80% of everything that you consume will have a brand name outside, a packaging unit, USP, somebody's manufactured, it has gone through some chain, and you have made that conscious decision to purchase that product, to use that product in whichever way, inside your body, outside your body, in your house, wherever it is, right? I always tell all the people that we work with is you need to figure out what the consumer wants as compared to what you want the consumer to use. Okay? So if a consumer is happy with Maggie and you're saying, no, 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 mine is better because mine does not have maida in it, right? The consumer should have to want that, right? That is the first part of brand building. Are you solving anything for that customer, right? Or are you trying to force something on that customer? The second piece of this is how do you communicate this message to that targeted consumer audience that you're looking at, right? What are the methodologies that you use to explain to that person who has a desire for something along the lines of what you're making? How do you reach that person and explain the efficacy of your product or the value addition of your product or the reason why you exist, right? Or are better or worse than the other? And then the third part, right, and this is not in any particular order, but the third part is how does your product physically reach that consumer? What is that distribution chain that it has to go through, right? The number of hands it has to change before it reaches that customer. Okay? If we keep these three things in mind and the consumer starts using the product, your brand building has started, right? A lot of times I've seen young entrepreneurs get stuck only with having made the product and not thought about the rest of it. Okay? All the hawa finishes in making the product only. There is no hawa left in the lungs to think about how to sell it. Right? So that piece, I believe, in brand building is as important, if not more important, than the product that you make. Right? And then as consumers repeat, then you track how much they repeat your purchase, how often do they take your product again, why have they abandoned your product. And when you understand all of these nuances is when you realize you have made an impact for that target audience that you had made. And your brand actually becomes from a label or a product into a brand. Right? A lot of people think that this is a journey that happens instantly. Okay, none of this happens instantly. You want to do brand building, you got to give it years. Whether you do it in export, whether you do it in import, whether you do it domestically, whether you do it e-commerce, whether you do it modern trade, you know, all of it takes time. The last one piece I would like to tell you about this amazing Indian consumer that we all are so eager to serve. Okay, COVID really changed the way we consume. Right? Not what we consume, how we consume. Okay? For the first time, we have truly become omni-channel consumers. What I mean by that is, I have seen people standing inside a dukan and buying that product online. Right? They're standing at the store, they're looking at the product, hey, kaya hai, kevada hey, sasa, and then they're looking Amazon, and then they bought it on Amazon. Okay? So we have become consumers that are so comfortable by being in a kirana shop also, and by going to e-commerce also, and going to a modern trade store also, and brand's website, right? This consumer behavior is something that is changing very fast, and understanding of that is a very big part of brand building. I don't know how much of this has made any impact, but these are the few building blocks that we need to all keep in mind to build a brand. Are you relevant? How frequently is your product consumed? Are you solving the problem that the consumer has with your product? Right? Right? And then how are you reaching them in a profitable manner? We keep these few things in place, the brand building happens, sir.
I think, thanks, Harshita. There is one thing, of course, I got sensitized is we burn out ourselves while building our product or our service, and then don't have enough energy for it. I'm sure we will have a lot of questions on this from the house. Otherwise, I will have a lot of questions if we get time from the house. Now, I think one of the important, we'll come to you. Means I'm sure we will have a lot of questions for you. I think one of the things we say in our industry is when you want to market and increase your market size, procurement is critical. Our pricing is critical. Our buying has to be good. So now, as much as you are a trained chef, you are a trained buyer. So you can either talk about chef, you can demonstrate it, or you can talk about buying. Choice is yours. Go ahead, Nitin.
Thank you. I'm going to be mixing both because it's art and skill. And I want to take it forward from where Harshita ma'am left. 20 years ago, when I used to work at the Taj Mahal Hotel, 1995 to 99, that's the time, 25 years ago, I came across Harshita ma'am, wherein she was one of the first suppliers, I would say, or nowadays we call it supply partners, to bring in European products or products which were very different. Because every hotel, say, when you talk about a five-star hotel, if you say, "Bhai, five-star hotel कौन सी बड़ी बात है?" But then there are differentiators. हर एक होटल का अपना अपना कुछ uniqueness होता है that is based on what they offer. Now that what they offer, it could be crockery, glassware, silverware, it could be food, it could be service. बाकी तो होटल ही है. बट देन टुडे व्हेन यू हैव टू थिंक आई एम गोइंग टू गो टू बैंगलोर में कहाँ ठहरूंगा, तब यू नॉट जस्ट थिंक ऑफ द प्राइसिंग कि ये 10,000 रुपये में आ रहा है, बट यू लुक एट द लोकेशन, देन यू लुक एट द स्टार कैटेगरी, यू लुक एट कि ये क्या ऑफर करेंगे, डू दे हैव ब्रेकफास्ट, व्हाट इज द रूम्स टाइप, do they have any facility inbuilt. So that makes the hotel or the organization different, and the food offerings definitely make the hotel different. Today when you think of top brands, like say I would name a couple of hotel brands like Oberoi, Taj, or maybe Ritz-Carlton of Marriott, they're different than others because they stick to the quality. They're very, very consistent. So the first mantra to all of you is you have to have a quality product which is consistently given. Unless you have that, you are not existence. A purchase manager, I'm talking on behalf of a purchase manager or as a chef. If you have a product which is here, but if you don't have a selling ability, wherein आपने एक बार ही knock किया, आपने email डाल दिया, एक standard email, dear sir, this is my introduction, and you expect a business based on that, you will never get it. Consider that email getting into a सीधा सीधा कचरे का डिब्बा, literally. So number one, have to have a strategy and a methodology for you to introduce yourself in any organization. You need to know who are the influencers, who are the decision makers, and what you need to do, how you need to do. Get yourself prepared before you go for any meeting. Lot of you वो हो जाता है as a buyer when I said, sir मैं यहाँ आया था, I thought I should come and say hello to you. Don't think that the purchase manager is खाली बैठा हुआ है, उसको दूसरा कुछ काम धंधा है नहीं. He will meet you, but then he'll say, okay, go to hell. मुझे क्या लेना देना? You yourself are not interested in your own product. Why will I be interested? So you have missed that opportunity forever. Not just for that moment, but forever. So prepare yourself, understand the buyer, understand their requirement. Also ensure that you offer what they want, not what you want to sell. And my time is over, na? I'm sorry. So we will talk.
No, but I think you said one thing, mistake which I had made is I did the same dialogue. I was in this area. I thought I will drop in, and actually it offended the person. I thought I was so generous and kind with him.
No, you know, even if that person is junior to you, आप कहेंगे मैं तो 30 साल से industry में, I am the leader, I am Mr. Ambani, but he doesn't have time for all of you. He also has deliverables, priorities है उनकी, and he understands.
And more than
he or she
time,
understands.
Nitin, I think it's about pride.
Absolutely. I am a buyer. I have that pride in me. मैं चाहूँगा कि आप, you might buy me tomorrow, but I still want to be on top of you.
That client categorically told me, last time I will hear something from you like this. I have just respected you. Next time, take appointment. Tell me I am coming to meet you and I am coming exclusively for you. Then I will attend you.
Yeah, because you are doing favor to yourself that you have dedicated time given by that person, and he's at least listening to you. वो hearing से listening में फर्क पड़ जाता है. And then that, yeah, and it makes a lot of difference. You get an opportunity to quote, you get an opportunity to do the sampling, you get the opportunity to serve that organization. आप सिर्फ एक employee हो और सिर्फ जाके product देना है as a sample, then you can walk in anywhere. You will never get the business.
Thanks. I think I did this priming so that you start thinking about questions. Because sometimes we find audience is blank. So now it's time to think about questions. Yes, I'm going to give him. I'm just asking people to get ready for questions to all of you, and then if they don't ask, I will ask you. So we have Sushma. She is, again, as I said, author of 3 books. So it's up to you. Means, can you share about what inspired you to write books and what inspires you to convince people to start exports going beyond like the domestic barriers which Harshita is promoting? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Actually, what inspires me a lot, maybe एक startup ही हूँ, like you all, और उससे भी मतलब कह सकती हूँ. My journey is totally different. What you are seeing me now and what I were actually, it's totally transformation I have done with myself. My one book is dedicated for that. मराठी मध्ये आहे ते चला जगूया. सो जे मी जगले माझ्या ह्याच्यावरून ते कसं जगायला पाहिजे, प्रोफेशनल वर्क लाईफ बॅलन्स अँड वॉट एव्हर वी आर सीइंग, इट इज ऑल अबाउट दॅट. अँड माय 2 books are, one is on global fortune, get ready for export import, so which is all the basics for the startups, like those who are zero in the export import, so you can go through that and you can get the fair idea like what need to be done. And the second is on complete guide for agriculture export, so of fresh fruits and vegetables. You can go through that and you can get the idea about the agri export like that. What inspires me a lot, 10 years I worked with the industry actually. I was with Cummins, Kirloskar, and I have handled all international business there. So I got to know like all the things ground and thanks to God we can say like I have got the 2 different profiles. It is not about like 10, 20 years I'm in the business and I'm handling only documentation, but 10 years and I have handled whole cycle of the businesses, so in the 360 views. And always I'm dreaming like I want to start my own business, but because of the Marathi, we can say being in the Marathi family, lady उसे भी responsibilities ये वो 10 साल मेरी family ने बहुत support किया कि मेरे job नहीं छोड़ पाई मैं. So thanks to them. So मैंने कहा कि okay, now I will live my job, I will support to myself, and I have started my journey. 2015 actually left my job and started my own business. 2 years literally I have done the survival struggle to survive in the business, like I want to do this only. And 2 साल के बाद मतलब बहुत सारे experiences लिए, and then I have started my first company as an exporter. I have got like plus, minus, positive, negative, losses, profit, everything I have seen. And that time no one is there to support me actually, how I need to do, okay, anyone should guide me, no one is there. And that is the inspiration actually कि like me there are number of people in the market, they also want to do something, but no one is there. So कितने attempts हम करते हैं और कितनी बार give up आता है तो आप फिर भी आगे चलते हो. That inspires me actually a lot, क्योंकि मैं बहुत ऐसे इसमें गई हूँ. So why not I should be there like any one of you कि okay I will guide you. मुझे 5 साल लगे तो क्यों ना 5 महीने में आप चालू कर सकते हो. And that actually inspires me, and that is why the initiative I have started with Pune actually. I am from that side, so started with Pune. 2017 actually 18 I have covered whole Maharashtra, and 2019 my target was to cover India. And literally I am the person, I must say, with the all experience. Now 18 years I have completed in the international business journey, 10 years in the corporate, and the balance years in my own profession actually as a businessman. But 2017-18 actually the turning point. महाराष्ट्र से पहली बार एक्चुअली मैं किसी मतलब स्टेट में गई थी. So मेरी travel journey started from the 2018, and I must say for the business you should be a traveler, क्योंकि travels like learns आपको बहुत कुछ सिखाता है जो कोई नहीं सिखा सकता. In the 2 years only I traveled 13 plus countries, and this is like for the business and for the travel also. I learned a lot from that, and this is actually say want to say you export is really easy. अगर आप सोच रहे होगे कि मैं इतना बड़ा businessman नहीं हूँ and how I can start the export because it's a big volume game and all, it is not like that. आप air shipment करो. I will give you my example. I have started my journey with the 70,000 rupees of investment only, and the drumstick is my first product. शेवग्याचे शेंगा 500 किलो शेवग्याचे शेंगा मी एक्सपोर्ट केलेला आहे through the air shipment, and from that I have started. Then I have added the bhendi, karela, bitter gourd, bottle gourd, beans, pumpkin, and everything. Then the onion, the fruits, and everything. So yes, you can start, and this is what actually I need to say.
Thanks, Sushma. You have been a great traveler, and starting from 500, everything is very inspiring. I think Nilesh has asked me to wrap up, but Nilesh, can we take 1 or 2 questions? Yes, timer is in front of you. We can have 1 or 2 questions, but please keep the question short. I think somebody to carry mic, or you can shout. I don't need a mic. I can talk loudly. Okay, we have a mic.
Thank you so much. I'll be quick while asking a question. I want to focus on a question which is a little bit different than what we are discussing right now. I want to know if what kind of regulatory changes we can have when it comes to export. As everyone is talking that people are generally afraid of exports because they think the procedure is very difficult. It's I don't know how to do, and hence I'll not do it. So according to all of you, the question is for all four of you. What government regulation, what changes or amendments you think there should be in a regulation or rules of the government to make this procedure of export easier and I mean easy to understand for people as well? So I would like to know.
Can
that.
you
Thank
identify yourself?
Okay.
Your name?
Yes, my name is Mugdha Mahabar.
Pardon me?
Mugdha Mahabar.
Okay,
I
okay.
work in the Policy Advocacy Research Center
Okay.
as a strategy analyst for Western
Okay.
region.
I think
Thank you.
I alone can understand, I can reply to you because this is what I have been doing for last 25 years is policy advocacy for change. One thing I can assure you is government policies take time to change. So we better get adjusted to it. There is a great saying in English that you can't carpet the whole world, best thing is to wear shoes. So get adjusted. Secondly, I can assure you, I have been part of global and local and regional initiatives in this area. Our laws and our procedures are no different from anywhere in the world. So I think we rather get adjusted, and for finer policy research, of course, I will interact with you out of this forum sometime. I think Harshita wants to add.
Mukta ma'am, I think one of the policy changes that very seriously need to happen for export is harmonization of the FSSR with Codex. Without that harmonization, moving forward with export in a seamless manner, right, becomes something that only few people can do, everybody cannot do. Codex Alimentaria application in India, harmonization in India with FSSR is critical.
No, I think there are non-tariff barriers which are now surpassing tariff barrier, and lot of not harmonizing has to do with non-tariff barriers.
Actual product classifications that are not matching.
So even in automobile industry, you will see that.
That doesn't make it right. No, it's wrong.
No, most countries do that to make the other countries' products difficult to be assimilated in their country.
Sir, बाकी देश को जो करना है करे. We want to export, right? To export to another country, we need to be able to have a harmonized system, right? We should talk about what we want. उसको हमको restrict करना है वो उसका problem.
वही
Codex
करने
is an international setup, right? By WHO, everybody follows that. WTO, everybody follows that. Why India has to stay out of it?
Well, now we have gone for bilateralism from WTO. We have moved away. These are nice topics, but we will have another forum. Any other question? Or
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
both
I think
of
we
you.
will
Thank
give opportunity to someone else. Any other question? Or I think I have one question for Harshita. Again, back to building brands. I think you shared lot of things before that. Other than what you said, if you want MSME sector with knowing our limitations, that we spend more time in operations, more time in just surviving, one single thing we should do in our mindset change for building a brand. One single thing.
You know, one single thing, it's a great way of looking at it. I think the one single thing is spending more time sharpening the axe than cutting the tree, right? A lot of us get very impulsive, right? And we get very caught up with the romance of the idea of what's in our head, okay? And we don't think beyond just that much, right? And I'm not saying you, I'm saying I've done this myself multiple times, right? I get so caught up in the romance of what I am saying that everybody wants that I've not thought about how I'm going to finish the rest of it. So something that we do now as Fulcrum CPG Labs is we spend more time with entrepreneurs to think about now, okay, chalo आपने ये product बना दिया, okay, आपने पानी का bottle बना दिया. Now let's see the product journey all the way until it is consumed and then replenished, right? And that is where we realize that so many people have never thought about that process. Right? So that's what I mean by spend more time sharpening the axe than cutting the tree. Right? Think about the life of your product and your brand beyond the factory. beyond your third-party manufacturer, etc., right? So I hope that answers
Thanks,
your
thanks. And I think you wrapped up the session also along with the last comment. So back to you, compare, and maybe you have a group photograph or whatever we can complete before our time ends. So we have been fast, you have to be fast now.
I think I'll take my time, sir, for appreciating the wonderful knowledge that was shared here. I think a round of applause for this panel. We got some amazing insights from all of these experts. Thank you so much. I think the core of not just going international, but building your brand nationally from Harshita ma'am, the ideas about procurement from Sir, and the great export advice from Sushma ma'am, I think will inspire us to keep growing our brands. And I would like, there's a small token of appreciation, sir, for all our panelists. I request our moderator for today, Shantanu sir, to please hand over the felicitation. I would like to first welcome Ms. Harshita Gandhi ma'am to please receive the felicitation from chamber. Ma'am, we got to learn a lot of things. Thank you so much. I now invite Dr. Nitin Nagraj sir to please receive the felicitation. I think sir's journey from being a chef to being a very valuable procurement asset in the five-star chain is what tells us that we can do multiple domains despite whatever background we have educationally. And I would now like to invite Sushma ma'am to please receive the felicitation.
Sushma, you can announce your full group now. One group photo.
Sir, one small. So you've been a wonderful moderator. I think you received the appreciation too. I request Amol Gavri sir to please felicitate Shantanu sir for asking the right questions on behalf of all of us. Thank you so much, sir. We'll please gather for a group photograph. I request the panelists to please hold their awards. Yes, ma'am, please.
Award